More details tonight all around the Grand Strand, where we're getting new insight into recent crimes from one of our area's top cops.
That's right. Our Eric Richards breaks down some new data and tells us how officers are caring for their own mental health after responding to sometimes grisly scenes.
Horry County Police Chief Joseph Hill tells me his department is seeing a rise in so-called quality of life crimes like car break-ins at levels he's not used to seeing over his 7-year tenure with the agency. While the thefts can be costly, Chief Hill says most of them are entirely preventable.
They're opening car doors that are unlocked. Something as simple as beep before you sleep, which means hit your lock button.
Car burglaries are up while murders are down throughout the county. There are also a number of drug-related calls for service, so much so that the officers now carry life-saving opioid reversal drugs like Narcan.
We're losing people, and it may not make the news, but we're losing people on a regular basis. A few years ago, we equipped our officers with Narcan. And a lot of officers were resistant to that because they really didn't know their place in that role, of that life-saving role.
The department won an award a few years ago for the most lives saved through the drug. There is no routine day in the life of a police officer. Some days they can be sent to a tragic scene, like the murder-suicide in Carolina Forest almost a year ago when Laura Mobley shot her 2 children and turned the gun on herself. It is an incident that has stuck with the chief and others who responded that day. Hill has made it his personal mission to make sure mental health services are available for all employees.
When you are struggling with what you have seen over the years, you need help. And it's okay to say you need help. So we have services, we have a mental health services that's growing at our own wellness center. And I think it's critically important that folks get that attention that they need.
This is just part 1 of our conversation. There's much more to come with Chief Hill, including a direct question about Carolina Forest and some concerns some residents have on response times and patrol coverage. So stay tuned for that. Eric Richards, WMBF News.